This is on. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Croat Arena, somewhere in Connecticut, where the Long Island Royals will take on the Elite Hockey Academy. I'm Corey Gindy. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play. Bob Too Tall Matlack is out today for a day of beauty. Massage, manicure, and facial for big, too tall Bob Matlack. A little bit of a cluster today as schedule was messed up, rink was messed up, time was messed up, but we are all here and we're ready to play some hockey. Elite Academy will be wearing the home gray with the blue and yellow trim. Royals will go in their away black with red and white trim. The bench looks pretty thin for the Royals as some players might still be in the locker room and still be en route to the rink. Still scratched, I believe, Jason Busey, Benny Wakey. Puck's down, and we're on our way. Royals control. Jake Marsala trying to get into the zone. It's chipped back. Matlack comes back for it, and now Kern. Kern will chip it in. That gets picked off. Evan Connors gets played off, and he gets Marsala coming in a breakaway shot. And a score! Jake Marsala draws first blood. A little sloppy defensive play. Jake, the opportunist, comes in, puts it over the shoulder of Marty Brodeur, and the Royals will take a quick 1-0 lead. Drew Spinella to center Grady Craig and Nico Pettizzano. Nicoletta and Milak back on defense. Puck is controlled. Comes back to Ray Bork. Raymond Bork off the side wall. Back to Milak. Milak will dump it in, and that's an offsides. Today's referee is Bill McCreary. Linesman, once again, Andy Van Helleman. Doing a lot of work, Andy Van Helleman. Faceoff's one back. Nicoletta controls. Looks up ahead. Touch pass Spinella over to Pettizzano. He'll chip in. Grady Craig on his horse. He'll get to it first. Dennis Podvan with it. Shoots it alongside the boards. Control now is Grady Craig. Milak chips in. Milak controls. Backhand in. Back to Craig. Craig pushes in. Royals controlling. Now it's taken away, and here comes Clark Gillies. Clark Gillies giveaway in front. Grady Craig shot. Saved Billy Smith. Puck gets pushed all the way out, and here comes a break, but Milak busts that up. Center ice. Nice moves by Milak. Milak will skate in. Jean Podvan pushing him to the side. Milak, nice job pass to Pettizzano. Pettizzano still controls. Pettizzano shot. Saves Smith. Dennis Podvan trying to get rid of it, and here comes Brian Trottier. He'll flip it out all the way down, and we're going to have an icing call here. So we are a minute and a half into this game. Royals with a quick 1-0 lead. Royals will send back out the Marsala line, centering between Kern and Connors. Matlack and Gindy on defense. Out for the Elite team is Wayne Gretzky. Take the faceoff. Won by Connors. Shot. Save. Brodeur comes back and controlling it now. Taken away is Marsala. Pickpockets Lemieux. Puck gets shot all the way in. Coming back for it is Jones. Jones shoots it to the side. Marsala is there. Mario Lemieux gets his pocket picked again. It comes back. Shot. Nice pass. Shot. Save. Score. Connors. That went tic-tac-toe. Matlack to Gindy to Connors. Bangs it in. Right past the sprawling Patrick Waugh, and the Royals take a 2-0 lead. Spinella will come out, take the faceoff against Eruzione now. Elite sending out the Olympic squad, 1980 Olympic team out there for the Elite team. Puck's along the blue line, shot in by Spinella. O'Callahan chips it in, controlled by Opetizano. Here comes Opetizano, tries to put it to the net. That's broken up by Elite team. They'll shoot it all the way down. No icing called. Nicoletta's got to go all the way back for it. Nicoletta comes all the way back to Jack O'Callahan. He goes D to D. Up ahead to Johnson. Johnson gets his pocket pick. Now in front. Nicoletta's got to chip in, and he'll control back to Milak. Milak circles back around, looking for someone ahead. Milak will skate out. Goes to the wall through the legs of Opetizano, and we have an icing called. Will come all the way back. Lines will change up again. Marsala line back out there, and the Elite team is going to throw out the Legion of Doom line now. Big Eric Lindros to take the face-off, with Leclerc and Renberg flanking him on the wings. That's Lindros. Lindros controls, puts it on the boards. Renberg with it on the half wall. Goes back to the point. It's kept in. Connors now chips it up ahead, just a little too far for Kern. And Elite have to come back. Kern rides him out, and here comes the Elite defenseman. He looks over to Leclerc. John Leclerc now with it over his stick. Indy picks it off. Connors dancing. Connors will come in now. Here's Connors to his right. Connors looking for the shot. Comes back outside the zone and back in. And we'll have an offside change up here. Coach Ken Hoey on the bench. He made it on time. Royals still missing some players. Elite will send out the Russian 5 unit. Larry Anoff to take the face-off. That's one back by the Royals. Milak controls. A little too far for Grady Craig. Konstantinov back for it. Konstantinov tries to get it over to his defensive partner. Grady Craig battling for it. That's Fetisov now. Fetisov and Konstantinov. Konstantinov, that's chipped ahead by Fedorov. Controlled by Opetizano for the Royals. He'll put it back in. A little too far. And Spinella will get to it. Spinella in the corner to Grady Craig. Royals controlling play. Grady Craig circles out, puts on the brakes. Looking for a man. Drop past Opetizano. Nice move. Opetizano. That's busted up. In front. Save and a beauty by Tretiak. Both teams changing up once again. Olympic 80 team back out there. Ruzioni face off against Marsala. Here's Mark Johnson. Kern with it, strips him. Jack O'Callahan comes back to the sidewall. Picked off. Connors in front. Kern has it. Oh! Mark Johnson up ahead to Ruzioni. Here comes Rudy Ruzioni. He won one-on-one with Matlack. He rides him out. Nice play, Matlack. Ruzioni trips up Matlack. He goes sprawling into the boards, and here come the Royals. Evan Connors, the sniper. Down, he's got to step on Jack O'Callahan. O'Connors is in, too far for him. And that's going to be covered up. Face-off will come to the right. Line change again. The Gretzky line back out there. Gretzky centering Lemieux and Steve Larmer. Face-off one back. Royals have it. Milak sidesteps. Oh man, here comes Opetizano. He can shoot just wide of Brodeur. Stick gets taken out of the defensive zone. Shot Nicoletta. We had a man in Spinella there. Spinella now in the corner. Ray Bork going after him. Ray Bork controls now. And here comes Larmer in his skates. Comes back to Milak. Milak puts it up ahead. Joey Messimer now on the ice. His first shift of the game. Oh, Messimer takes a big hit. But taking the brunt of it was Jones. In front now. Comes behind the net. Ray Bork chipped ahead. Messimer controls. Messimer putting the heat on Jones. And Jones and Messimer going on. And a little battle between the two, and both of them are going to be sent off by Bill McCreary. So we'll skate 5 aside. Messimer's first shift of the game, and he's already into it. Messerman no doubt pissed off at the 2-hour drive here. And change of rings. Stick on the ice. All right, the 1980 New York Islander team out there for the elite team. Try to take the face off. Marcelo wins that back to Connors. Connors shot. Save. Billy Smith and a hold on. Trotty and Marcelo go at it again. Marcelo wins it. Connors again. He walks in. He shoots. Oh, Connors with a wide open shot. And he shoots that wide to Billy Smith. That's kept in by Kern, but it's pinched outside the zone. Connors controls again. He'll pull up. Connors looking to take it in. He does. Slides it over to Kern. Back to Connors. Connors, nice move. Connors slides in. A cast Dennis Potvin. Ken Morrow now with it. Ken Morrow. Big snowshoes Kenny Morrow gets his pocket picked by Connors. Back for his Dennis Potvin. Back to Morrow. He'll chip it ahead. Kept in by Gindy. Gindy will pull up. Off the wall to Marsala. To Connors. Taken away. Kern now slides in. Kern's a back door to Milak. To Matlack. And Matlack needed to be a righty shot on that play. Puck gets chipped ahead by Mike Bossy. Back foot goes Gindy. Gindy with Gillies draped all over him. Nice play. Kern now touch pass. Up ahead to Connors. Connors will skate in over the zone. Connors wheeling and dealing. Marsala looking for a man on the point. Nobody home. Kern now. Kern back to Marsala. Royals changes up defense. Comes back to Milak. He's got a shot. Shoots it wide. That's batted down by Pearson. Stefan Pearson now puts it to center ice, and Milak is there. Milak skates in around Tommy Johnson in front. That's picked off by Sutter. Brent Sutter will clear the zone. Comes all the way back down to Marsala. Marsala up to Kern off his skate. He'll control. He gets pestered. Marsala now with it. Brady Craig out there. Marsala, the flash. Here he comes. The flash. In shot save. Smith. Milak will backhand, keep it in the zone. Grady Craig is there as well. Puck goes in. Marsala's going to go off for a change. Puck in the corner. Petizano controlling. Milak pinches in. It's in his skates. Big Clark Gillies is there. Puck gets put into the corner. Jean Podvan's got to go back for it. Flips it off the wall, off the skate of Nicoletta. Grady Craig controlling. Craig will shoot. That gets tipped in front, bobbled, but Billy Smith will hold on, and we'll have a stoppage of play. With 8:09 remaining in the first period, it's the Royals 2, the Elite Academy no score. Russian 5 back out there. Larionov take the face-off against Spinella. Face-off's won. Spinella controls. He'll bat it back in there. Konstantinov back to Spinella. He fans on the shot. Comes back to Milak. Milak's going to skate this one in. Being pressured by Fetisov. Milak goes around Fetisov. Goes in for the wheel and deal around the net. That gets saved by Tretiak. Nicoletta now with the shot. Puts it high and wide. In the corner goes Kozlov. Kozlov will skate out. The center ice, Larionov. Larionov dumps in, but Nicoletta is there. Nicoletta circles around, up ahead to a Petizano. 3-2, Royals have numbers. A Petizano down the left wing. Drop past the Connors. Gets tipped off his stick. Spinella puts it back to Petizano. Pulls up. He gets checked hard by Fetisov. And Konstantinov comes over to ride Connors into the board. Comes back to center ice. Nicoletta is there. He gets rubbed out by Kozlov. The Russian 5, usually not showing any type of hitting prowess, coming out fierce this shift. Fetisov controls, puts it behind his net, but Milak is there. Milak has a man. Drop pass into the corner. Kern back to Connors, covering the point. In front, Milak is there. Milak still controls. 3 men on him. Kozlov gets it, but off the skate of Fedorov. Larionov finally will put it to center ice, and Nicoletta is there. Nicoletta looking, goes cross ice to Kern. Kern controls. Kern to Connors. Connors steps in. Connors shooting and score! Evan Connors, the sniper, puts it in for a 3-0 lead. Thomas Schofield in net for the Royals, by the way, but I don't believe there's been a shot on net yet by the Elite Academy. So a 3-0 score, 6:21 remaining. Mesmer controls over to Gindy. Gindy up ahead to Craig, off of his stick. A little too far. Puck's batted around, and out with it come the Academy. Over the board, here's Renberg. Legion of Doom line back out there. Spinella picks it off. Nice move, Spinella. Up ahead to Craig. Craig to Mesmer. Here comes Mesmer. Tipped ahead. Grady Craig along the half wall. Grady Craig controls. Grady Craig backhand. And that's a save by Pelly Lindbergh. Line change. Old timer line comes out for Elite. Gordie Howe will take the face-off. Gordie Howe against Spinella. That's one back to Craig. Puts it behind the net. Mesmer controls. Bobby Orr will cover him. In front, Spinella. Shot goes high and wide. Mesmer controls behind the net. Back to Craig. To Mesmer. Mesmer looking. Slides it through. Comes up ahead to Jean Rattel. Off the skate of Gindy. Comes back to center ice. Spinella controls. Spinella will carry in. Spinella with the move around Orr. Shot. Oh, just over the head of Tony Esposito. Shot all the way back to center ice. Matlack will control. Matlack behind his net to Gindy. Gindy with a spinaroo. Matlack. Connor to Kern. Up ahead, and here comes Connors. Here comes Connors, the sniper. He's got two already. Connors shooting, save. Esposito. Marsala controls Kern. Lazzarino now. Lazzarino, his first shift of the game. We haven't seen him. Could have been late in getting here as well. Lazzarino controls the big man, snipes one off. Great save by Tony Esposito. Behind the net, Kern. And here comes Orr. Orr up ahead. That's just tipped off Milak's stick. Lazzarino controls half wall. Nice play, Lazzarino. Here comes Lazzarino, the big train. The big train coming in, being pested by Jean Rattel. And here's a break now for Rod Gilbert. Rod Gilbert shot. He gets taken down by Milak. Schofield made the save. What are we going to have here? Bill McCreary is going to call a penalty, or is it going to be a shot? What do we have? Still no decision. It looks like he's bringing Milak to the bench. I believe it's going to be a minute and a half for tripping, although that could have been a penalty shot, as Rod Gilbert had a clear lane to the net. Definitely had a stride on Milak and had control of the puck, but no call by Bill McCreary. Schofield with a big save on that breakaway. Had his first chance of the game for Elite, and Schofield was equal to the task. So Elite will take their first power play of the game. Gretzky, Lemieux, and Larmer with Bork and Chelios at the point. That's in the corner. Gretzky comes out with it. Here comes the great one. Shot. That just goes wide. Connors again. Connors sees some daylight here. Trying to catch him is Chelios. Connors shot, save, and a beauty by Waugh. Another save by Marcel, and Waugh with a second save. So two opportunities there, shorthanded for the Royals. Gretzky line remains out there. Face-off is controlled. Nope, popped up ahead. Matlack will push it back in. Matlack gets taken down by Lemieux. And here comes Larmer. Steve Larmer gets ridden off by Marsala. Comes back, controlled by Nicoletta. Nicoletta up ahead. Nice pass, thread pass. Oh, great play, Connors, and here's Marcelo on wall. Oh, Marcelo hits pipe. Beautiful play. Sauce pass by Connors to Marcello. He was in all alone and hit the pipe. Now it's dumped in by Elite, who are on a power play here. 27 seconds remain in the penalty to Milak. Connors again. Connors was skated out. Marsalis sidesteps Lemieux and Gretzky. Marsalis will take it in. He'll dump in. Back for it now is Chelios. That gets stripped of it by Kern. And Steve Larmer will skate out. Larmer with speed up ahead. Chipped away by Nicoletta. Lemieux and Nicoletta will go shoulder to shoulder. Nicoletta comes up high with the stick. No call there. And here's Mezima. Mezima, the rocket. One step, and he's gone on. Kern just a little overzealous there with a hairline offside. Andy Van Helmen right there to make the call. Great pass by Mezima. And Kern just had gone in one step ahead. U.S. Olympic team will come out for Elite. Eruzione and Kern. One back, Lazzarino. Mezima. Mezima controls. Here to Kern. Kern trying to break through. Kern controls in the corner. Jack O'Callahan will push it ahead. Lazzarino is there. Lazzarino to Kern. Kern looking. Kern skating. Spinello off his stick. Back behind. It comes almost out. Gindy is there. He'll push it back into Mezima. Spinella now. Royal cycling. Mezima takes down a defenseman there. Kern pulls up. Nice play. Kern, he gets put down by O'Callahan. Jack O'Callahan looking, gets it, tries to ice it down. That goes off skates. Lazzarino controls. Lazzarino over the center line. He'll shoot in. That gets wrapped all the way around. Buzzy Schneider now. Buzzy Schneider pokes it ahead. Mark Johnson giving chase. Milak shovels it ahead. That gets shot in by Eruzione. Elite will change up. Petizano, he pulls up. Nice play of Petizano. Put it down low. Chasing is Spinella. Spinella gathers it, goes back to the point. Matlack bangs it back in. A little too far. Russian 5 back out there for Tisov, Konstantinov. Connors trying to find some room to Milak. Back to Connors. Oh, what a save! Tretiak with the save of the game on Connors. Oh, my. Highlight save. ESPN showing it already. Incredible save by Tretiak with the paddle down. Open net for Evan Connors, and he is robbed. Face off to the left of Tretiak. I don't know what all the commotion is here. But Bill McCreary will have none of it from the Elite coach, giving him some business there. Makarov loses the faceoff. Grady Craig skates in. Oh, great save again by Tretiak. Tretiak, known as the greatest goalie ever created, makes the glove save. Tommy Schofield getting a little exercise out of the crease. Connors is everywhere, controlling. Petizano, Connors. Back to Matlack. Matlack will rip one. That's broken up in front. Comes to the wall for Tisov. Konstantinov goes for a heavy check. Petizano avoids that. And here comes Fedorov. He gets puck taken away. Connors sidesteps for Tisov. Connors now on his backhand. Back to Milak. Royals controlling play here. Milak back to Connors. Connors shot. Oh, high and wide. Wraps all the way around. Milak pulls up on Kozlov. Milak looking. Cross back ice to Connors. And the buzzer sounds, ending the first period, which has been all Royals so far. 3-0 is the score, but it seems more like 10-0 as the Royals have dominated play in the Elite Academy zone. Elite Academy with just one shot on net in the first period. And we have Royals dads changing sides here as we go left to right, and they'll be using the facilities as well.
Is this a private high school?
Yeah. They're all
Catholic?
All those. They're all private.
Catholic?
Probably.
All right, we're back. Beginning of the second period here. 3-0 Royals. Faceoffs one back. Milak to Matlack. Matlack back to Milak. Skates of Matlack. Grady Craig will chip it ahead, and here comes Opetizano. Petizano with speed. Petizano around, shot, short side. That's off the side of the net. Comes all the way back. Milak will pull up. Milak, Petizano in front, and Petizano scores. Milak to Petizano behind the goal line. Petizano just walks in unscathed and puts that right past the pads of the elite goalie. 4-0 Royals.
Let's go.
Elite send out the Gordie Howe line again. Big Gord. Lazzarino chips it ahead. Marsala. Skating in. Marsala. Here comes Kern now. Larry Robinson. Defend him off the skates of Robinson. Robinson rides out Kern. Nezema, nice play to Lazzarino. To Marsala, half wall. Back to Lazzarino. To Nicoletta. To Kern. Larry Robinson spins, controlling. Chips it out, and there's Marsala. Marsala gets ridden into the boards by Gilles Lafleur. Pinching in Nicoletta. To Nezema, takes a high hit. Guy Carbonneau comes in, he runs Nezema. In front, poked away. Robinson throwing the weight around, and Lafleur tries to break out with it. Center ice. Lazzarino controls. Lazzarino up ahead. Steve Shutt now circling around. Center ice to Maurice the Rocket Richard, and he'll shoot it in. Lazzarino back, Nicoletta. Nicoletta has Marsala. Nice breakout play. Here's Jake the Fresh Marsala up ahead. He has got Opetizano, the goal scorer. Marsala backhand to Milak. Milak shot. Oh, just goes wide. It wraps around. Gindy will keep that in the corner to Kern. Kern gets run in. Petizano back to Milak. Milak shot goes through. Gindy will pinch in. Put it behind the net. It's past him. Milak's got to come over for it. Oh, it gets past him. And here comes a chance for Rod Gilbert. Once again, nice play by Nico Petizano to come back and break that up. Poked ahead, Grady Craig through center ice. Craig will skate in. Craig has Petizano. Petizano shot. That goes wide. All the way around to Milak. Milak looking. He'll skate with it. Milak still with it. Controlling, looking. He's got back door. Oh, he had two guys back door. I didn't see him. That's kept in. Grady Craig controls. Down low to Petizano. Petizano back to Craig. Too far for him. Spinella wraps around. Royal cycling. Craig chips it back. Petizano too far for Craig. And that gets past Milak. Spinella, nice play to keep it in. Milak off of his stick. Milak with a big hit. Milak gets the puck. To Craig. Tries to go back to Milak. He wasn't looking. And that's going to get shot all the way down. No icing call. Gindy now has to rate back for it. He's got a man on him. Gindy will control. Gindy around the net. Gindy, here he comes with a head of speed. Gindy on his horse. Gindy through center ice. Over to Connors. The sniper. He'll chip in. Elite got to go back for it. Around the board, Milak. Milak shot! And a save. Stoppage of play with 11:51 remaining in the second period. 4-0 Royals. Kern to face off against Crosby. Crosby gets taken down by Kern, and Kern is going to get a 2-minute. Oh no, Kern's just getting kicked out for taking down Crosby. Face-off's won. Malkin shoots it around. Crosby gives chase. Crosby has it now. Up ahead to Rust. Rust to Malkin. Too far for him. And we're going to have an icing call. It'll come all the way back down to the left of Jari. Faceoff's one back. Matlack to Marsala. Down to Connors in front. Oh, off the stick, and that just gets out of the zone. Matlack's got to come back for it. Matlack looking ahead. Kern. Marsala. Nice play by Marsala. Sidestep into the fence. Tries to get over to Connors. Marsala's still with it. Marsala in the corner. Gets banged up there. Shot all the way around to the sidewall is Malkin. Malkin shoulders Matlack. Connors is there as well. Connors comes out of the corner with it. Connors controlling off the half wall, and Russ is going to shoot it all the way down. That's going to be an icing call. Face off to come all the way back. And both teams will change up. Spinella take the face-off against McDavid. McDavid wins it back. That's Nurse. Nurse with it. Mesmer there. Mesmer and Nurse going at it. In front. Draisaitl up to McDavid. That gets poked by Milak. Face off to come outside of the zone. McDavid to take the face-off against Spinella. McDavid wins it ahead. Lazzarino bangs it over to Pettizzano. He'll pitchfork it in. He gets taken out by Draisaitl. Back to center ice. Lazzarino is being chased by McDavid. Lazzarino to the far wall. Poked off his stick. McDavid on Milak. He rides him into the boards. Lazzarino's there. Nugent Hopkins as well. And here comes Lazzarino up ahead. Breakout off Mesmer's stick. It's kept in. Nugent Hopkins. Oh, that was a chance. Steer aside. Thomas Schofield. Lazzarino, big hit on Draisaitl. McDavid pitchforks it to the behind the net. Draisaitl and Lazzarino going at it. Milak rides off of his stick. Marsala gets up ahead. Kept in by Nurse. Here comes Mesmer. Oh, lined him up was Draisaitl, but Draisaitl gets the brunt of that hit, and I think we're going to have, it was an offside call, as Draisaitl got the stick up high on Mesmer. No call there by Bill McCreary. Face-off will come outside of the Royals zone. Kern wins it. Gindy to Matlack. Matlack up ahead to Connors. To Kern. Kern pushes it in. Russian 5 back out there. Konstantinov will lug it out. Kern all over him. Konstantinov to center ice. Konstantinov takes it in. He turns Gindy, poked ahead by Marsala. Konstantinov still with it. Gindy with a stick lift, and here's Kern. Kern up ahead, but off the skate of Fetisov. Gindy way ahead, stretch pass to Marsala, and here comes the flash. He's in all along. He's going to go forehand, backhand, and a great save by Tretiak. Oh, Jake the Flash Marsala goes forehand, backhand, but Tretiak rides east-west and makes a wonderful save and holds on. Lead Academy change up. They're going to throw the Gretzky line back out there. Gretzky, circle Canada Cup. Face-offs, one shot by the sniper. That gets off the shoulder of Brodeur in the corner. Marsala, Lemieux on him. Nice pass. Marsala to Gindy. Gindy's looking. He's going to poke it into the corner. Kern is there. Kern gets ridden into buds by Jones. Marsala now controls. Marsala's got backdoor to Gindy. Off his skate. Gindy with the shot. Save. In front was Kern, but a great save by Brodeur, and he'll hold on. Both teams will change up. 1980 Olympic team coming out for the elite. Ruzioni centering Johnson and Buzzy Schneider. Jack O'Callahan, Bill Strobel back on defense. Faceoff comes back to Strobel. Strobel goes off the glass, comes over to Lazarino. He can't hold on to it. Lazarino looking. He'll chip it off the boards, waiting for his team to get on sides, and there's Grady Craig. In front, that's picked off, and here comes Michael Ruzioni. Ruzioni will dump it in, but nobody giving chase. Nicoletta will come back behind his net. Royals will break out. Mezima looking behind his net to Lazarino, too far for him. Nice play. Oh, it gets picked off by Buzzy Schneider. Here comes Schneider looking in front. He's got a Ruzioni off his stick. Mark Johnson shot. Oh, broken up in front off the skate of Lazarino. Golden opportunity for Mark Johnson. And here's Spinella, one-on-one with O'Connor, and he turns him around. Spinella, great save by Jim Craig, and the puck comes off, and the post comes off its moorings as Jim Craig was right there. Good positioning by Jim Craig. Jean Rattel back out there to take the face-off against Kern. Face-offs once. Here's a shot by the sniper. Evan Connors save. Save again by Tony Esposito. Connors to Milak. Milak uncorks one. Save Esposito. Connors controlling. He's got Gindy. Here's Gindy in front. Oh, that's blocked off of the skate of Bobby Orr. Back to Milak. To Kern. Kern chips it ahead. But Orr comes back for it. And here comes Bobby Orr. Number 4, Bobby Orr. That gets picked off. Here comes Elite. Batted ahead. Connors now. Connors gets the puck taken off of his stick. Chipped in. Rick Middleton. Gindy got to come back for it. Gindy behind his net. Gindy looks ahead. He's got Connors. And we have men streaking. And oh, here comes a 2-on-1 now. Kern to Marcella. Marcella in the backhand and save. And a beauty by Tony Esposito. Robs Jake Marsala again. Nice backhand sauce by Logan Kern to Marsala, but he was in too tight to pull it back and make the play. Crosby coming back out there to take the draw against Spinella. Spinella wins it. Comes to Nicoletta, back to Matlack. Matlack down into the corner. Controlling it. And now skating out with it is Ovechkin. Alexander Ovechkin will dump it in. Oh, Spinella puts a shoulder into Ovechkin. Oh, the disrespect as the goal-scoring leader goes down. And I guess we're going to have a call here, it looks like. I believe Spinella is going to be taken off here for an interference call. as he took down Ovechkin hard. And it looks like it's a roughing call, minute and a half in the box, 6:21 remaining in this second period. It's 4-0 for the Royals. The Gretzky line will be sent back out. Face off one back by the Royals. Nicoletta puts it into the corner. Bobby Orr still out there though. Orr around over to big Eric Lindros. Lindros back to Bork. Raymond Bork. Oh, shot by Orr. Just goes wide. Busted up by Matlack, but Orr keeps it in. Orr with the shot. That's wide. Nicoletta is there. Nicoletta's everywhere. Nicoletta banging away. Nicoletta taking on two players. Around the corner, Mario Lemieux puts it back to Matlack now. Matlack, and here comes Petizano. Petizano coming one-on-one with Orr. Petizano goes wide. Orr stays with him. Petizano killing time. Nicoletta will put it down low. Craig controls. Oh, Orr rides him off. And Orr and Craig will battle for it. Royals killing a lot of clock here. Puck comes down low. Up ahead, Steve Larmer. He'll dump it in. Matlack is going to have to skate back for it. 5:10 remaining in the period. 18 seconds in the penalty to Spinella. Petizano will skate out. Petizano dump it in. He'll go for a change. Mesmer in the corner now. Back to Matlack. Matlack's going to uncork one here. Oh, Matlack. Change of thought. Fake me out. In front, he's got Kern. Oh, what a save, and it goes in. I believe it went in off the leg of Orr, or maybe Mesmer tipped that in. And yes, the official scoring going to Joey Mesmer, the Rocket. And I believe the penalty had just ended, so that's going to be an even strength goal for the Royals as they take a 5-0 lead. Elite send the Crosby line back out. They haven't done much today. Face off one by Crosby. Comes over to Malkin. Malkin pulls up. Connors controls. He's got a streaking Mesmer. Oh, Joey the Mesmer Rocket. Just behind him, Kern. Back to Milak. Milak up ahead. Milak dumping in. Chris Letang. To the side to Rust. Here comes Crosby. He's got a man up ahead. Crosby gets taken down by Kern. Milak will skate in 1-on-4. Back to Kern. To Mesmer. Shot! Saving a beauty, Jari. Back to the point, but nobody covering. Lazzarino to Connors. Connors skates through center ice. Connors 1-on-2. Connors pulls up to the right in the corner now. He gets ridden out by Letang. Crosby coming back to help out. Crosby will skate it out up to Malkin. Too far for him. Lazzarino with the big reach. Lazzarino with the spinning move. Lazzarino 6'9" and a ballerina. Nice play. Puck gets put behind the net. Nobody home. Lazzarino got to go back for it. Half wall of Mesmer. Mesmer puts it right out to Bobby Orr. Shot by Orr goes wide. That's Messier out there. Messier now. He gets puck taken away by Kern. Kern's got a man. Here comes the Rocket. Joey the Mesmer Rocket with a step on Orr. Oh, great save by Richter. Shot, Mesmer, save Richter. And here's Leach. Leach will skate out. Leach looking. Leach with the shot. Deceptive shot, but a save Schofield. Connors up ahead to Petizano. Petizano turns Bukaboom. Petizano pulls up now. Petizano, Bukaboom misses a check. Petizano still with it. He'll take it to the net. Back door! Oh, what a chance to Spinella. That rides off of his stick. And Craig Craig gets taken into the boards by Bukaboom. Gindy's got a pinch. It goes too far for him. And Mesima off the board. Messier off the boards. A little too far for Graves. Spinella backhands that in. Petizano's there. He'll put it down low. Grady Craig giving chase. Leach is there. Half wall. Petizano rides off his stick. Matlack's got a pinch in. Back to Petizano. Messier down low. Gindy pinches in. Gindy controls. Gindy looking. Gindy behind the net. Gindy still with it. Out to the point to Matlack. Back to Gindy. Chips it down low to Petizano. Petizano looking. Giveaway. As Graves was there. Up ahead to Messier. But Marsala will take it. That's in. Gindy gets onside. It looked like he was onside. And it looked like the referee was in no position to make that call. But we're going to have an offside call. And comes outside the zone. Both teams change up. Royals a little disorganized with a minute 30 seconds remaining in the second period. 5-0 lead. Lindros, Big Eric Lindros wins the faceoff. Back to Shelburne. Marsala with Renberg all over him. Renberg looking to, the sniper. Connors just goes wide. Too far. Lazzarino's got to come back for it. D to Nicoletta. Back to Lazzarino. Lindros giving chase. Marsala. Connors. LeClaire. Big hit on him. Sam Schnellberg coming in. He hits Connors, the sniper, and he goes, boom! Evan Connors for the hat trick. So a nice breakout play by the Royals, all the way up ice, unscathed. Connors, the sniper, just to walk in all alone. He is not going to give up any of those chances. Puts it right up top, left corner, toy department. Face-off's won. Mark Johnson will skate in. Marsala pestering him. Nice play by Marsala. Lazzarino gives Buzz Schneider a check. Bruzioni is there to battle. Lazzarino comes up high with the elbow twice. No call. Nicoletta's coming back for it. Nicoletta up ahead. Here's Connors. Connors will skate in. Jack O'Callahan gets turned. Here comes Connors looking for his fourth. Connors still with it. Connors will dump in. That goes off the skates of Bill McCreary. Marsala has a man in front to Kern, and gets picked away. And here comes Ruzioni. Ruzioni will skate in. Nice play by Lazzarino. Step up on that play. Pitchforked in by Mark Johnson. Up ahead. Will do far. Connors turns Jack O'Callahan. He's got a man in front. Connors looking for Kern. And clock runs out on him as the end of the second period, with the Royals winning 6-0 at this point. This game is being brought to you once again by Puck Drop Productions. Please come see Eric Marsala for all of your sports videoing needs.
I just had mine.
Royals fan club moving from my right to left. That's a moving restroom. So we have the start of the third period. Crosby line sent out there for the elite team. Spinella to take the face off. Faceoffs one to the side wall. Gindy will control to Milak. Milak looking ahead. Oh, skips over the skate of the stick rather of Grady Craig. Comes all the way back to Malkin. Malkin being pressured by Craig. Malkin spins. It comes to Crosby. Gets past Gindy. Here comes Crosby with the shot. Saves Schofield. Looks behind him. It goes in front. It's in front battling. Oh, no one can find it. It's in the skates, and Grady Craig will skate out with it. Grady Craig coming down on 1-on-2 on Letang. Grady Craig, shot, save, Joey. Oh, Spinella had a chance there. Comes ahead. Milak goes down. And here comes Ricard Raquel to Gindy. Off the half wall. Goes to center ice. Oh, Pedizano. Pedizano will skate in. Royals will change. Pedizano right past Letang. Comes around the net. Everybody looking at him. Malkin there, pinched in by Marsala. Eric Carlson now. Carlson controls. He shoots it around. Nicoletta will keep that in. Oh, off the stick of Malkin, and that goes out of play. We'll have a stoppage with 14:50 remaining in the third period. Marianoff to take the face against Marcelo, who wins it. Kern. That's a jump ball. No one gets to it. Marianoff battling. He puts himself offside, and we'll have a stoppage of play.
Go, boys.
Marcelo face off one. Nicoletta, Matlack. Mezima. Mezima will skate it in. Mezima, nice move. Mezima, backhand. Save by Ken Dryden. Guy Carbonneau set to take the face off. That's one ahead. Gila Fleur steps in. Nicoletta controls now to Marsala. Marsala throws a shoulder into Gila Fleur. Nicoletta back to Marsala. Marsala goes down low. That's swatted ahead by Robinson, kept in by Matlack. Kern with the spinorama. Now Robinson will get to it. Nice move by Robinson, shuffles it ahead. Matlack will step in. Matlack fires, save Dryden, and oh, hold on. Face off to the left of Dryden. Face off won by Guy Carbonneau. Behind the net, Royals gain control. Pedizano start and stop. Pedizano controlling. He'll go down low, cycling. Grady Craig to the point. Milak just a little out of his reach. He gets stepped into by Steve Shutt. And now Craig. Craig looking. Craig, nice backhand pass. Lazzarino shot wide, wraps all the way around to Milak. Milak with the sidestep. Oh, Milak with a big elbow on Steve Shutt. Right in front of Bill McCreary, no call. And Milak gets the shot off, save Ken Dryden. Face-off's won by the Elite. Shot, puck goes out to center ice. Milex comes back for it. Off his stick. Milak controls. Pedizano. Pedizano tries to go back. Schofield's got to direct that behind his net. Now Milak. Milak back to Lazzarino. Lazzarino looking up ahead. Lazzarino still controlling. He's going to go back to Milak with space. Milak loses the puck. Elite doing a good job at forechecking here. A little sloppy play by the Royals defense, and Spinella is going to take control of this one, and he'll skate it out himself. Spinella center ice, loses it, gets shot in, and that's going to be offsides. So we're going to have a full-scale line change by both teams here. 12:43 remaining, 6-0. I'm not looking forward to my 3.5-hour drive home.
Take the ferry. Save you so much time.
It doesn't really save me because I still have to come all the way back. So Royals have it now. Royals control. Gindy looking ahead. Gindy with a nice side step. He has Marsala off his stick. It gets ridden away. Puck comes back to Bork. To Chelios. Oh, Matlack leans into big Eric Lindros. Lindros not happy about that. Tries to kick him. And Mesima. Here comes the Rocket. Oh, the Rocket breaks free. In all alone. Forehand, backhand, and a great save. And a beauty. And looks like we have a netting off. Joey the Rocket Mesima certainly has the speed going today. But the elite goaltending tandem keeping them in the game even though it's 6-0. Could be much worse. Marsala set the face-off against Ruzioni. Face-off one back. Shot in. Strobel skate out with it. Strobel off the wall. Just past Milak. Gindy's got to come back. Gindy will poke it to the wall. It's over the sticks of Schneider. Marsala, nice move Marsala around Strobel. Royals have numbers here. Here's Mesima. Mesima's got a man in front. Oh, he tried to find Connor. Just over him. Mark Johnson, and Connor regains it. Connor's looking in front. He's got Mesima, and Mesima bangs it in for his second goal of the game. Nice forecheck by the Royals. Connors had gained control. Found Mesima all alone in front, and Mesima with an easy bang in past Jim Craig, and the Royals are up 7-0. Face off one back. That's Orr again. Orr will chip it ahead. He's got Jean Rettel. Rick Middleton now gives chase around the net, though. Lazzarino take it, try to skate it out. Pedizano up ahead. Orr will put it back in off sides. Face off outside the zone. Phil Esposito to take the face-off. Face-off one, Spinella back to Nicoletta. Put it behind his net. Oh, nice sidestep. Lazzarino, Nicoletta controls. Nicoletta looking. Spinning to Lazzarino, chip it ahead. Grady Craig will scoop it up. And here come the Royals. Pedizano now. Pedizano gets past Terry O'Reilly. Pedizano in front. Nice start and stop. And Nico Pedizano will bang that in. Nico Pedizano for his first of the game. Nice second of the game for Nico Pedizano. Nice stop and start. And the Royals are up 8-0. Royals come right back in. Craig past O'Reilly. Craig pulls up. Craig looking. Craig spinning. Puts it in front. Spinella steps up. Pedizano back to the point. Nicoletta. That gets picked off. But they can't clear the zone. Finally they do. Phil Esposito looking, controlling, gets around Spinella. Esposito shot! Oh, what a snipe by Phil Esposito. High riser over the head of Schofield. In the corner. Oh, big hit by Middleton on Nicoletta. Nicoletta is not going to take that. He goes right back at him. Spinella skates out. Spinella looking ahead. Spinella with speed. Spinella around O'Reilly. Here's Spinella in front. Oh, Pettizzano had the hat trick on his stick right there, but a great save by Tony Esposito. Connors squirts free. Kern with some moves to Milak. Milak will shoot this one. Glove save, Espo. He'll hold on. .926 remaining, 8-0 Royals. Kern to take the face off. He's got Mesmer and Connors as his wings. Milak and Guinea on defense. Stanley Cup Islander team out there now. Trottier, face off one. Connors controls to Milak. Milak shot off the skates of Podvan. Kern controls it. In the corner, Mesmer shot. Oh, great save by Chico Resch. Glenn Chico Resch in net for Billy Smith now. Kern and Trottier do it again. Face off controlled by Kern. Back to Milak. Milak looking. He's got a back door in Gindy. Just off of his stick. Puck goes in the corner. Ken Morrow will chip it ahead. Gillies tries to get out of it. Oh, Connors had it. And Connors controls again. Connors will up ahead to Kern to Gindy off his stick. Gillies goes down on his own volition. Gindy battling Gillies. Comes back to Mesmer. Kept in by Morrow. Shot that's banged down by Milak in the corner. Mike Bossy tries to skate out with it. Gillies is there. He puts it in front. Broken up by Gindy. He'll go into the corner. Trottier is there. Gindy and Trottier will bang at it. Kern tries to skate out, and Kern controls. Kern with it behind his own net. Kern looking up ahead. Kern with it still. Kern all the way down, pulling up Dennis Podvan. Podvan going to ride him into the boards with that big hip check. Trottier pitchforks it around. Stefan Pearson picked off Connors. Connors goes through Dave Langevin. Connors with the pull in front. Kern back to Mesmer off his stick. Langevin puts a big hit into Mesmer. Sidewall to Connors. Connors dancing. Connors shot. Save Chico Resch. And they'll hold on. Line change for both teams here. Looks like Spinella will take off the face-off, and the 1994 Rangers Stanley Cup team out there now. Messier to take the face-off. He'll win it back. Brian Leach wraps it around. Graves will get to it. Graves up the left wing. He'll chip in. He'll take a little bit of a hit by Matlack. Nicoletta comes back. Nicoletta, nice pass to Pettizzano. Pettizzano, puck gets off his stick. Schofield will push it aside. Pettizzano again. Oh! Looked like a big check there by Mesmer, but Pettizzano sidesteps that. I keep saying Mesmer when I mean to say Messier. Pettizzano take it in front. Spinella, shot, bounces around. Graves pushes it ahead to center ice. Matlack's got to come back for it. Matlack to Nicoletta. Matlack again. Up ice, that goes too far, and we're going to have an icing called. Puck will come all the way back into the Royal zone. With 6:44 remaining, Royals have an 8-0 lead. Spinella take the face-off against Stasny. Anton Stasny, face-off one by the Royals. It's the Stasny line out there. Nicoletto wrap that around. Craig. Pedizano. That's at it. Here comes Stasny. Anton Stasny wheeling around. Puck gets shot in by the other Stasny brother. Chipped ahead. Connors. Spinella there. Oh, he gets tangled up. Connors now. Shot. Save. And a beauty by the elite goalie. 6 minutes remaining. Teams will change up once again. We come back out with the current day Crosby. Crosby wins it. Malkin tries to step in, skate that one out, but it's kept in by the Royals. Milak through traffic gets batted down. Kept in by Milak. Here comes Letang. Chris Letang gets the puck taken off his stick. Kern right back. Kern 1-on-2. Kern shot. That goes off the crossbar, bounces out. That had beaten Jari. Royals hold up. Connors with it. Connors right through Letang. Connors shot, and that one's a goal top shelf cookie jar. And Evan Connors has his 4th of the game. .534 remaining. Royals now up 9-0. Evan Connors, the team leader in goals with 4 on the day. Marsala wins that back. Comes up ahead. Shot back in. Here's Messier. Messier pulls up. Messier looking. Messier still with it. Up ahead to Orr. He gets his pocket picked by Connors. Orr circling behind his own net. Orr trying to come out with it. Connors, and through the wickets, and Evan Connors with his 5th on the day. Sloppy play by Bobby Orr, giving that puck away down low, and Evan Connors will capitalize.
Let's go ahead. Stay up. Let's go.
So we have a 10-0 score now. Elite getting in over the line. Puck comes into the corner, behind the net. Elite control. Shot. Nice block by Pedizano. Matlack tries to go up ahead. Matlack and Pedizano there. Comes back to the point. Reeves with it. Shot. Fan. Battling down low. Matlack will pick it up. Matlack will skate out. Matlack up ahead, just a little too far for Pedizano. Back to center ice. Spinella's there. Chip ahead. Pedizano controls. Pedizano coming in on Ryan Reeves. Oh, Pedizano with a chance. Oh, great save. Pedizano still with it. He'll fire it in front. Too far. It comes to Gindy. Gindy will control. Puts it behind the net to Craig. Grady Craig back to Gindy. Gindy looking. Behind the net. He's got a Pedizano. Pedizano battling off his stick to Matlack. Somebody lost their stick. Pedizano still with it in the corner now. Pedizano gets ridden off by Reeves. Back to Pedizano. Pedizano looking. Puts it in front. Ryan Reeves picks that off. That'll get shot all the way down. Should be an icing call, but no. It's going to get waved off as if Matlack had any chance of it. I don't know how, but icing waved off. Spinella hooks it out of the front of that should be kept in by the Elite. Puts it back into the corner. Gindy will get to it. Gindy should have gotten to it, but chickened out. And it comes in front. Pedizano will bang it up ice. And here comes Messima. Joey Messima with his 3rd of the game. That's a hat trick for Messima. Joey Messima busting through for his 3rd of the game. And now we have an 11-0 score. Royals certainly padding the plus-minus today. Russian 5 back out there for Elite. Fetisov keeps it in. Marsala now and Kern. Marsala all alone now. Marsala, shot, save. Tretiak. Fedorov along the right. Fedorov, Nicoletta rides him off into the boards. Poke to the corner, Kern will now control. Kern spins. Kern comes out unscathed. Had Marsala, rides off of his stick all the way back to Konstantinov. Konstantinov will spin on him. That goes off a leg. Here's Marsala to Kern in front, and Kern will put it in. So sloppy exit by the Elite leads to goal number 12 in the back of their net. So 2:34 remaining in this lopsided game. Face off one back. Lazzarino controls for the Royals. Put it off the wall. Kern with it. Kern looking ahead. Backhand shovel. That gets picked off. Here comes Ruzioni. Johnson battling Marsala. Ooh, Mark Johnson getting a little feisty there. Back for it. Comes O'Callahan. Mesima with a hat trick. He will control the puck.
Let's go, Lee. Come on.
Mesima comes in front of his own net, puts the puck behind to Nicoletta, off the wall to Lazzarino, back to Nicoletta. Nicoletta to Kern, to Nicoletta. Royals playing keep away here with 1:49 left. Lazzarino almost threaded one to Marsala, and we're going to have a icing call just over the stick of Marsala all the way down. .141 remaining with a 12-0 lead for the Royals. The Elite team will send out Gretzky line once again to see if they can do anything. Gretzky, Lemieux, and Ovechkin. Elite mixing the lines up now. Milak controls. He's looking ahead. Goes along, wraps it around. Grady Craig up ahead in a 2-on-1 for the Royals. A Petizano. Craig, shot, great save. Comes in front. Gindy will control. He has it at the point. Pulls up, goes down low to Petizano. In front to Craig. That goes wide. In the corner now. Gretzky with it. Over the stick of Milak. Here comes big Mario Lemieux. Poked at it by Gindy. Gindy will go into the corner with Lemieux. Good stick, Gindy. Milak now. Milak will swat it around to Craig. Back to Milak. 58 seconds remaining. Milak, a little dance move. Nice play. He's got a Petizano up ahead. Chooses to hold it. Milak still with it. Milak skating around two players. Here comes Milak going in 1-on-2. Milak, puck gets taken away. And Milak goes down. And puck comes out to the point. It's Gindy. Gindy with a nice stop and start. Gindy to come in. Gindy putting it in front. He's got in front. Nice give and go. Shot, save. Good play between Gindy and Milak there with a give and go. 28 seconds remaining in this one-sided game. Gretzky still out there with Spinella. Spinella wins the draw, back to Milak. Gindy just outside the zone, and faceoff will come outside the zone. Spinella wins that again. Oh, yeah. Spinella skated in. Nice move around Ray Bork. Spinella all alone. Shot. Save. Wah. Comes into the corner. 20 seconds remaining. 10. Milak. Big slap shot. That goes off the skate. And Gretzky will just lug it out ahead. Oh, quick 2-on-1. And shot. Last second save by Schofield. And he'll hold on. And the Royals will take this one 12-0 over Elite. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this game is brought to you by Puck Drop Productions. Come see Eric Marcel for all of your sporting needs. I'm Corey Gindy. We'll see you tomorrow for the big Long Island Royals against the Long Island Gulls matchup. Everyone getting psyched up for that today. Everyone get home safe. Corey Gindy signing out. We'll see you tomorrow.